Hello everyone, welcome to our live channel. This is Fiona from JFence. Our company, the main products they are triangle bending fence, high security fencing, temporary fence, gabion welded, gabion, tubular fence, tipo survival stand, and so on. And our company has nearly 30 years history for the wire fence business. So our factory have a large space and large labors for the factory, and our factory also has many years of export experience for the wire manufacturing business. Okay, and now today I will to introduce the high security fencing. And we also call it the 358 fence. Okay, this is a small sample panels. And for the 358 fence, why we call it 358 fence? Because the 3 is 3 inch. 3 inch for the mesh. For the mesh, 3 inch. And for 5 is 0.5 inch. For the vertical mesh is 0.5 inch. And for 8 it's for wire diameter. 8 is 8 inch for wire diameter. Also is 4 millimeters. So the wire diameter is 4 millimeter. So if you need to say to us that I want 358 fence. So I need that your mean is you need this type fence, and the vertical the wire diameter is 4 millimeter, and the mesh is 3 inch by 0.5 inch. You can see this type fence, the hole is very small. So our finger can't get it through. You can see very small. So this type fence is very heavy for us. Okay, next look. This is our samples. Different types of samples. For the first one is match a square post, and for the top of the fence panel we have a flat bending design. You can see, and on the top we have used a spike. Add a spike on the top of the fence. And this spike is like a small safety to prevent the thief go to your home. And for the post, for the connection the post, we add a yellow flat iron. This is a flat iron for the yellow flat iron, and use two size screw to fix it. Fix the panel with the post. And this is the first one. And for the high security fence panel, the surface treatment we have three types. The first one is PE coated, and the second one is Pardon coated, and the third one is hot dip galvanized. But the popular surface treatment is hot dip galvanized and the Pardon coated. The PE coated is very nice to use it. Why the popular surface treatment is Pardon coated? Because the mesh is very small, and the thickness, the Pardon coated thickness is very smaller. So the parting coated is very good for the fence panel. You can see the fence panel is very fluently for the surface treatment. For the PE coated, the thickness the coated thickness can range from 0.8 to 1.2 millimeters. And the parting coated thickness just had 0.1 or 0.2 millimeters. So I suggest you choose the parting coated. And you can see match the post. We match a square post, and this square post is for nearly the size is 80 by 80. 80 by 80, and for this size is very big for the post because the fence is very heavy. Because you can see the wear, then this type will add many wears. Add many pieces wears. So this type fence very heavy, and the cost is also very high. But the safety is very higher also. And okay, let's see the second one. This second one we match the different post. We match a eye post. This is eye post. Because the post shape like a letter I, so we call it a eye post. For the eye post, the fence with the first one is the panel, and with the first one is same, but the post is not same. And you can see we use the clip. Can you see? This is a clip with we call it spider clips. It's an iron clip to match the panel. And the clamps and the screws and the nuts is matched with the panel and the post. And okay, next let's wait to see the third on the high is fence panel. This is also has curved fence. It's also matched square too. But on this panel had a different with the first one and second one is the fence panel have a banding. On this have a banding. This had a banding. And for the high square fence, we also can have a banding like the triangle banding fence. But banding is different. We also have this banding is like a triangle banding. But we also can banding like a semicircle bandings. Okay, later I will to show you the semicircle banding. Okay, you can see this panel with the post. We also use the iron clips. It's also spider clips. You can see this. This is the collapse. And we use the plastic cap, anti-ring cap for it. But for the plastic anti-ring cap, the price will be lower. But the user time is not then longer than to the iron anti-ring cap. And okay, next we also have the many types for this high security fencing. And next I will to show you the another types. And just now I to show you the three types of the high security fencing. And now I will show you the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, the sixth type of high security fencing. Okay, look, see this. This is our to powder coated black colors, and just now I show you the green colors. And for this fence panel, maybe you can see this is PE coated, and maybe you can see the fence panel is not like the just the green color is fluently of the fence panels. This is the price will be lower than the powder coated because the high school fencing will be expensive, expensive cost. Maybe you want to see the price will be lower, so you can to change the surface treatment. You also can change the wire diameter. The popular wire diameter is 4 millimeters, but you can use the vertical is 4 millimeter, horizontal is 3 millimeters. But you also can vertical and horizontal wire is same for 3 millimeters is okay. So many high school fencing the specification is according your requirement to way to do it. And this is for also match eye post. And this is for eye post. This is a big eye post. And for this eye post, we also powder coated the black color. And for the colors, you can see I just to show you the green color and the black color. We also can coat the other colors like yellow color, blue color. You can, if you have the requirement, you can tell me, and you can tell me the RAL numbers. I can do it according to your requirement to coat the other colors. And for the post, we have welded base, welded square base. You can see on this is with a square base. And on the square base, you can see how this screw. This is expansion screw. So we need to on the square base have has 4 holes to put in the expansion screw to fix on with the post with the ground. Okay, for the next you can see on this we have this is very same with the first one and show you the green one, but the difference is the coated color is different, but other is same, and but for the screws is not same. So you can see we also have many screws and the accessories for the high school fencing. And for this type of high school fencing, we have a spike on the top of the fence panel. At the fence panel, we also have a bending, 90-degree bending, flat, and to fix the spike with the panels, and to prevent the thief to go to your home and go to your personal place. Because normally use high school fencing is very popular. Use it for prison, for airport, for some high security place and occasion. And for the spike, this is a smaller spike, and we also have the bigger spike like this. This is a bigger one, and this is a smaller one. And for the top of the spike is also have different design. Like this, you can see. This and this is different. This is more expensive about the price. And for this one, you can see we have a circle. This is a semicircle bending. You can see with is same with this circle. And this type we add a flat iron to fix each the panel with the post, and use this type screws. Because this had a circle, so the plate we use is the smaller plate, not is like a bigger flat iron. Maybe you can see on the top of the horizontal, we also have add a smaller square tube. Because this type fence the fence panel bending. No, it's not same with this design. It's not the bending. So we add a horizontal tube on the top of the post on all of the fence. This is for nearly 40 by 40 size of the square tube, and use these clips to contact with the post, and to fix on the spike on the top. So if you have if you let the fence panel have the bending design, if you let the fence panel have a bending design, the cost will be higher. Not the fence panel cost if it's the freight cost, because the design will be let waste the space of the loading of the containers. So like this type fence panel will be loading less than this type fence. Than this type fence. And okay, next we can see this. And this how the different ways is we have the spike, we have the top of horizontal, and we also use the flat iron to installation. We use this spider collapse. We just use the spike collapse. So this type is more cheaper than this. And this have two bendings on the panels. Like a semicircles on the panels, we have two bendings of the panels. And okay, this is for match the square post. Just now I show you the three types, and we also have to match the H post. You can see this is to match a H post. And to match the H post, we also on the top of the reel we have this is not a square tube. This is angle iron. This is an angle iron. Not the same with this. It's not same. This with this is not same. This is a square tube, 40 by 40, and this is a 40 by 40 by 4 millimeters angle iron. That's the angle iron. And top and the bottom have the two same angle iron. This is designed that the fence is more stable. You can see. It's not stable. It's more stable. And we also to put on the H post to drill a hole and to contact with the pole to fix on the fence panel with the angle iron. You can see this. And for the H post is 100 millimeters. It's 100 millimeters, and by the thickness is around 5 mm thickness. So this type fence is more heavy and more expensive than the square tube. This is more heavy. I can't put it up. And for the edge post, and the square post, the package is same because this is for parting coated. The package is we will use the bubble film to once by once to wrap and then to loading the containers. And the last one is you can see on this we have match for smaller eye post. You can see this is for a smaller eye post. Just now I show you the also is eye post, but that eye post is the bigger one, and this is a smaller one. And for the eye post, on this type we also add 2 rows of rubber bodied wire. This is bodied wire, and this plate is very sharp. This is more safety to anti the safe go to your hole. We use this type clamps to fix rubber wires. You can see this. It's special with other different with other accessory and clamps. And you can see for the eye post we use these clips, these clamps. This is very easy for installation. You can see this is for spider clamps. Other is parting coated. This is parting coated. Parting coated is the same color with the fence panel and the post. And this is very easy to install it. We just now show you. Then to put the nuts is okay. This is okay. And if you think the one panel is not safe, you can use 2 panels because you can see this. Because you can see the collapse. You can see collapse have 2 sides. So you can see put two pieces of panels. You can do this side 1 piece and this side 1 piece is okay. Okay, you can put 1 piece on this side. So the fence panel will be more safety. And for the small samples, we also welded the post. We also welded the base on the post because we need to show you the samples on our sample room. So if you don't need the base, we also can do it just the post. No matter square post, eye post, or edge post, we also can do it no base. But no base for the post height, you need to be higher than the fence panels. Normally it's higher 500 millimeters because the 500 millimeter we need to bury underground. And for the fence panel, normally height is from 1.5, 1.8, 1.9, 2 meters, 2.5 meters. For the package, For the fence panel package, because the fence panel is PE coated or polyethylene coated, so we need to put the panel. We need to be the panel to put in the wooden pallet, and then to wooden pallet or iron pallet. But the wooden pallet is a popular pallet. And for the post, the package is we put it use the bubble film once by once, then to load in the containers. And if you wanted to say I don't to once by once to loading and unloading, can I require the poster is in the pallet? Yes, sure. You also can to require the poster on the pallet. Normally the poster and pallet is we use the we use the iron pallet. The iron pallet we use the tube to weld it together, then to weld it a pallet to put it the post. But this type of loading quantity is lower than the poster just in bulk into the containers. Another mention I want to say is if many customer requires the fence panel from for the height and width is very big. I don't suggest you to very big because for the container have a size. So for the fence panel the higher and the width, I don't suggest you to exceed the 2.5 meter together, because this is very difficult to loading containers. Maybe you can know the container size, the high security for the 40 high containers. The container height just is 2.6 meters, and to the container width just is 2.3 meters. So if the fence panel is together to exceed the 2.5 meter, is very difficult to loading the container. So, but for this collapse and the screw, we need to use the carton box to use the carton box to pack it. And today I show you the different type of the high security fencing with the different posts and the different surface treatment. Next let's wait to see together the video to show to know you the high security fencing the production process. Okay, and just now we together to the high security fencing the production process. And for the high security fencing, I'm finished. And our company will also have to supply the other fence like the triangle bending fence, temporary fence, channeling fence, and the tubular fence, crowd control barrier. If you're interested in the high security fencing and other fencing, you can contact me and leave your message on the screen, and I will to contact you later. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.